Hi, today I'm doing a review on the Dark Elite series by Chloe Neill. This is from the same author as the Chicagoland series, which is her adult series, and this is kind of the young adults series, the YA. But I think this series is probably equal to, or maybe better than the adult series. If you've seen my review on the Chicagoland, I didn't think too much of it. So this isn't the most original premise. Like, there's an academy of people, and Lily Parker, the main girl, goes there, and she discovers that there's kind of another world where people have powers. Her roommate has powers, and they're called adepts. So each one has a different type of power, and so the original thing really is that these adepts have to give up their power at 25, because if they don't, they'll become these like scary, evil people called Reapers. So that's a bit different, but everything else not so much. But I did enjoy this series. There was great kind of banter between the characters. There's kind of a main kind of foursome. There's Lily and her roommate Scout, and there's two other boys from the kind of brother school, Michael and Jason. So the banter is good, but Lily and Scout, they can't have a conversation without it turning into like some sarcasm war or ego boosting competition. So that did get really tiring. Like, there's only so many like sarcastic conversations and friendly insults they can throw around. And then there's kind of like the obligatory kind of bitches of the school. Like, there always has to be the queen bee, and she's usually blonde, and yeah, so that's there, and that just makes it kind of something else that is just unoriginal, and that's just there because you kind of have to have it there. Also, there's the obligatory kind of teen couple drama kind of at the end of the second book, like, which just was, I felt like as if it was just thrown in there. I won't say who it is in the couple, but there is another character called Sebastian who is kind of, he's a bit more intriguing and mysterious, and I think the author should go that way, because Lily's thinking, oh, is he good, is he bad, should I trust him? So I think that would be more interesting if the author went that way. I forgot to say that there's 2 books in this series so far, and the third one should be out early next year, maybe January or February 2012. So there is a long way for the next one. I have to say, book 1 I found was a really decent YA novel. There's good characters, good pace, good plot, and overall good story. And there was action, and there was I just found it like there was no real, I couldn't really find any major faults with it. But the second book I felt was not great. It felt really short to me, and maybe because the story was just really dull, and there was nothing really happened, nothing major happened. There was no real mystery or intrigue or twists that kind of were in the first book. There was nothing really in this book. The characters, they got more kind of annoying, and they didn't really develop at all. The only interesting thing I found was when they used their powers, they kind of got drained, especially the main character, and they didn't really embrace that enough. I would have liked them to see that more of that element of the story used. What else? There was no real sense of danger in the second book, because the characters seemed to get out of every kind of major situation unharmed. So that kind of grew annoying as well after a while. So, based on the first book, I would call this a good series, but based on the second book, I would call this an okay series. And it's unfortunate, because I really had a lot of, I think it had a lot of potential, and I was really positive about it. So I'm hoping maybe by the third book it will get more into its stride. And a lot of authors say the third book is kind of the most, like, where things change, like kind of gut-wrenching, dramatic. So maybe the third book will be really good. Maybe it'll get better and more exciting. Like, it just needs to pick up the pace a bit and have a bit more intrigue and kind of mystery to it, and more kind of excitement and twist, really. So I think the author just needs to work on that, because it was a bit safe, the second one. Even the first one was a little safe, but it had something special to it. But the second one definitely, just nothing really major happened. So I really feel the third one needs to be kind of excite us and intrigue us and make us want to read the next one even more. So I really hope the next one's much better, and check it out. If you like the first book, I do suggest you read the first book because it is a good YA novel. Just be prepared that the second one isn't that great. So that's my review. I do think it's nice and easy to read, and there's nothing too difficult in there, but I was just let down by the second book. But if you check them out and you like them, please let me know, and if you have any other recommendations, let me know. And thanks very much for watching my review, and tune in next time.